Hello, model building fans. In honor of October, I'm going to show you some of my kits I've built in the past that kind of go with the season, And of course, this is a classic. This is the Ecto 1. I do not remember what version of this kit I built. I can't find the instructions, and I can't find the box that I got it in, but there are various companies throughout the years that have put out the Ecto 1 and Ecto 2. So I just got it on Amazon a couple of years ago, and that's the one I built. So there you go. So let's take a look at it and see what I can tell you about it. I didn't do a lot of modifying to it. I was trying to do the version from the most recent movie. I think it was Ghostbusters Afterlife. I didn't completely do that because if you remember correctly, in the new movie, this door here is a suicide door, and it actually opens this way, and, girl comes out and shoots the Ecto backpack thing at the ghosts and stuff, which means this ladder had to be on the other side. I didn't want to go through all that. I could have done that, but that would have been a lot of modifying. I didn't want to do any modifying, really. But I did like the way that they found it in the barn, and it was all kind of beat up, and how they put it back together. So that's kind of how I put it together. Things that I did add to it, on the top here, it didn't come with these. If you watch the movie, on the hood, there are these like little vent things that look like they just put them on there. So I created those myself with some good old-fashioned styrene and put that on there. I frosted the windows like it had dust on it, like in the movie. I was kind of happy with that. I was very happy with the way this model kit came out, actually. It's not a very difficult model kit to build. It borders on snap together, really. It might have been snap together if I think about it, but I don't recall. I don't ever just use snap together. I actually glued this together. So you can see the detail on the side. It's a great kit to do a lot of modifying on. Of course, the master model builders, if you go online, you'll find people who have put together Ecto 1s and Ecto 2s. They've done a lot of modifying. This is pretty much straight out of the build. There's all the gizmos that are on top. I was pretty happy with the way that all came out. Kind of accurate to the film. I mainly watched the most recent film to build this because that was the one I was most interested in. The Ghostbusters now. You can't see too much inside there, but I did add some interior detailing and stuff with my HL train scale pipes and stuff, just to give it a little something that I know that's in there. You have to look at it really close to really see it, but you can't really see too much in there because I frosted the windows. But if you look inside the car there, you'd be able to see a little bit of stuff in there that I added. I was really happy with the way it came out. There wasn't much on the undercarriage. It doesn't come with a motor or anything like that. It just comes together pretty quick to put together, and it rolls. So it was pretty much designed for, kids to play with once they got it finished. I'm pretty sure. So it's the Ecto 1. I'm sorry, I cannot remember the company that puts it out. There are various different versions throughout the years. So if you go online looking, you're going to find many different types of Ecto 1. This is a very fun kit. I think you would like it if you like the Ghostbusters or if you just like to build cars. It's just a fun one to have. And if you're a person who likes to modify, this is a perfect one for modification. I mean, the master model builders would have a lot of fun putting this together because there's just so much you can do with it. So in honor of Halloween, this is the Ecto 1 from Ghostbusters, a film I really loved back in the 1980s. It holds up very well today. I really liked the most recent film as well. I thought they did a very nice job with it. This is a 1959 Cadillac. That's what they built this on. And I guess it's very rare to find one. So the Ghostbuster clubs, when they build these, they have a hard time getting the actual car. And oftentimes the fan-made cars are not the actual 59 Cadillac. So there's some good documentaries online about Ghostbuster fans and people who build the Ecto 1 or the Ecto 2. I prefer the Ecto 1 to the Ecto 2. if you remember from the film. I just think the Ecto one was better. And it didn't make any sense to me in this most recent Ghostbusters film. It's the Ecto one. It's, you know, it says so right here on the front, on the license plate. It should have been the Ecto 2 because it takes place after that second film. But the fans wanted the Ecto 1. They didn't want all the extra stuff they put on the Ecto 2. So I never understood in the Ghostbusters 2 why the little Ghostbusters logo, you know, it was the ghost, but he was holding up the like 2 fingers. I'm like, why? It would be the old original Ectomobile, if you will. So this is just a fun kit. I can't recommend it. You can build this thing right out of the box. And if you're a kid, you don't even have to paint it if you don't want. These are actually decals for the red part there. I actually used them. I probably should have painted it, but I like the decals, so I went with it. And I think it worked out fine. Did a pretty good job on the paint job. Very happy with the weathering. I didn't overdo the weathering. I oftentimes overdo the weathering. But on this one, I think I got it just about right. This here's something I added. That's the gas, you know, where you put the fuel. There wasn't one on there, so I got my old HO scale train part and put that on there. So it looks like it's getting some fuel. So very happy with it. It's a fun kit. It's Halloween. Go on Amazon, see if you can track one down. I don't think they were very expensive. And put one together. The Ecto 1 is a fun vehicle, and it's just something that adds up to your car collection, especially if you like movie cars. This is one of the most famous movie cars of all time in my view. So I'm really fond of it. So I hope you like my build. As always, model building is forever. It's an art form. Let's keep the art form going. Let's introduce it to younger people, so it's not just us oldsters doing it, because if you want to feel good about something that you've created, get into model building, because it's pretty special. Happy Halloween 2023, and I will share with you throughout the month maybe a couple more of my model kits that kind of fit the season. I'm not really a car person, believe it or not. Most of my model kits are actually fantasy based, but people like my cars, so I'll show you the ones that I have.